Hi everyone, welcome to KBT Movies. Happy last day of May. Today starts something new for the channel. I'm going to do full episodes in 3 parts. Things I absolutely love: movies, food, and adventure. But first, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and if you love this video, you can buy me a coffee at www.buymeacoffee.com/kbtmovies. All right, I am going to talk about the movie The Royal Tenenbaums. The Royal Tenenbaums came out in 2001, directed by Wes Anderson, written by Wes Anderson and Owen Wilson. It is starring Gene Hackman, Gwyneth Paltrow, Ben Stiller, Owen Wilson, Luke Wilson, and Angelica Houston. This film I saw in the theater, 2001, with a group of friends. I remember a lot of people walking out of the theater saying, "Oh, that was kind of weird." My eyes were open to some things that I had never seen before. I think Wes Anderson's style is unique and special, but this movie was something, yes, very weird and quirky and strange, but I think so authentic in that world that he created that's a little bit off of reality. The premise of the film is it's a dysfunctional family. Children are adults now. Gwyneth Paltrow, Ben Stiller, and Luke Wilson. They were geniuses when they were little. Their mother, Angelica Houston's character, did everything she could to nurture them and get them involved in everything and make sure that they reached their full potential with all their talents. The father, Gene Hackman, the patriarch of the family, on the other hand, was lying and cheating and was sort of a scummy lawyer type, and he left early on when they were kids. So the movie is about these grown adult kids, and they haven't really matured emotionally very much. They're in sort of unhealthy relationships or an unhealthy marriage, or have had too many crazy wild adventures because maybe their childhood was too stifling because it was so focused on their talent and not who they were, whatever the reasons. So these grown adult children, they all want to move back to their beautiful childhood home. It's very dreamy. It looks like it could be on the Upper West Side in Manhattan, a little bit residential, but it's a city. There's something so beautiful and magical about their childhood home. Everyone has these huge, beautiful rooms where they can pick up where they left off, their chosen line of work that they're completely excelled in. Gene Hackman's character lost all his money and some bad deals, and he had been living in a hotel and had nothing left. He's getting kicked out of the hotel where he had been living for years and years. He realizes, I want to move back into my house. When he realizes, I don't have a relationship with my kids, he made a lot of bad choices. He was very cruel at times. He sees his grandkids. He wants to be a great grandpa now. And so he does everything he possibly can to get back into the good graces with his adult children and his wife. And he has no idea how to do that. So he's lying, stealing, manipulating, doing whatever he normally would do to try and get people to like him, like a good old narcissist. And it's not working because everyone's a little skeptical, rightly so. I love this movie. It's actually incredibly authentic, even though it is so silly and sort of goofy and quirky. It's sort of a dreamy world. It's not right. It's a little bit off kilter. It's not realistic. I think that is very true to life. Everyone's seeing life from their own unique perspective. And I don't think life is filled with people sitting around having very serious talks about emotions and their dysfunctional childhood and their relationships. I think most people are putting on masks, maybe being goofy, maybe projecting, whatever people have to do to sort of avoid those hard conversations. You can't have those all the time. So I think it's very authentic in that way, unique, beautiful way of perceiving the landscape of someone's world. A scene that really struck me at the time was the scene when Luke Wilson in the bathroom attempts suicide, and he has all these emotional, very dysfunctional sort of feelings that he's dealing with from his childhood and the relationships that he has, and he's in the hospital. Gene Hackman's character finds out he will do anything for his kids. He realizes the love is there that's hidden so deeply under so much manipulative tactics and lying, which is just how he's used to dealing with the world. At the end, everyone sort of comes to peace with each other. It's like in real life. Family, everyone's flawed. Everyone's made all these mistakes, made bad decisions. You come to terms with that in your own way. So this whole family sort of comes together at the end and really appreciates that their dad made so much of an effort to reconnect. He realizes that's all he has. I love that the movie ends at the gravesite when he actually does die. Those moments when you realize pride and ego and dysfunction, you can kind of throw all that away. Ultimately, it doesn't matter. What's left is we have a short time on earth. Connect and love how you can. Okay, I'm excited for a bit of a challenge. We're gonna make stained glass sugar cookies. I always see these advertised during Christmas time, but it doesn't have to be a Christmas thing. It could be a last day of May cookie. So that is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use the same dough that I used for just my plain sugar cookies. So we'll see how it works. I watched a couple recipes for the stained glass cookies, and I'm realizing that there's a bunch of different things I could do to improve my sugar cookie recipe. Even though that was the easiest I've seen, if you put cornstarch in it, then it won't bloat out like I was talking about in my sugar cookie video. Cornstarch seems to be that secret ingredient. So for all you amateurs out there, this will be really fun to watch me bake, because I'm definitely not a pro, but it's sort of fun to watch someone, you know, fumble through it, and we're gonna get better. So this dough has been in my fridge for a couple days now. It seems like it's a good consistency. I'm gonna roll it out. I'm not gonna make all of them. I'm just gonna make a few. We'll see how it turns out before I make a whole batch of them. I'm gonna put a little bit of flour on the parchment paper. Okay, then we're gonna sprinkle a little flour on top of it. Nice. Yeah, I think it's definitely a must to have it in the fridge, but make sure it's back at room temperature again. Like, don't try and make the cookies while the dough is still super cold, because it starts to crack. It definitely firms it up if it's in the fridge for a couple days. The only shapes I have are the letters, and we need something in the middle to put the stained glass. So I think we should do O's. O's. 3 O's, perfect. When I was researching for this recipe, people are using like a special mat so that the stained glass part isn't sticking to the pan, and we don't have that, okay? So we're gonna go for it, which is my strategy for most things, that, you know, and still be safe. Just go for it. We don't have the special mat, it's okay, we're gonna go for it. At Christmas time, I'll have the special mat, and then we'll do special stained glass Christmas cookies, the way it's intended to be done. But for now, it is the last day of May, which is fabulous. Here we go, that was easy enough. We got our O. This is the fun part. I literally just got these generic gummy bears. I mean, who needs brand names anymore? It smells so good in this bag. Okay, so people are using Jolly Ranchers, and then it's super hard and you break it up, and then people are using gummy bears. So we're using gummy bears. It seems simpler. We're gonna do one that's red. Oh, we've got pink. One that's pink. So I've got 3 red, 3 pink, and 1 that's green. That's fine. Red, cherry, of course. Green, apple, and the pink is strawberry. So we're gonna flatten the gummy bear as much as we can. I'm just gonna use my scissors. You can wash them after. They're clean. Perfect. That's so easy. Okay, we're just gonna have to experiment. That's the fun part of it. This is super cool. I love it. I've never done this before. This is seriously gonna be amazing if this works out. Now we're gonna put the gummy bears in our O. This is so weird. I'm cutting up gummy bears and putting it inside of this cookie. Okay, so this is perfect that I chose the movie The Royal Tenenbaums to talk about. I feel like I'm doing something very quirky and goofy that would happen in The Royal Tenenbaums. Like the mom, Angelica Houston, would be like serving stained glass cookies at her bridge party or something. It actually seems a little bit old-fashioned. I wonder if it's like a 70s thing. Is it good? Are we ready? I don't even know, I'm nervous. All right, I set the oven for 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and we're gonna pop these in and really keep an eye on them, because I don't know what's gonna happen. Yay, it worked. I'm really excited. These look fantastic. My stained glass cookies turned out beautiful. They look great. And let's see how they taste. These are so cool. They're great. And if that wasn't enough of an adventure, we're gonna head outside and start climbing up the hill. See you out there. We're on the adventure portion of our show. I'm gonna time this. We are gonna try and find a flower from each color of the rainbow in the Silver Lake Hills as fast as we can. I already see purple, so I'm gonna grab that. Purple. Okay, we got purple. Pink. I see red. I'm taking it. I've got purple and red. I did see yellow back there. We're not going back. Oh, I see orange. I walk up these hills like every day. I'm already out of breath. Okay, I already have, that's like orange. I already have that. I have purple, red, and orange. I see yellow. Hi, buddy. Oh, wow, these are really cool. Look at these. Okay. Does this count as green? This isn't a flower though. It's one of my favorite houses on this block. Am I wasting time debating? I should just, what's green? Here's another, oh, these are pretty. Okay, I have a solution. I'm turning back. I saw something that's more purple than this, and this could be blue. This could count as blue. Red, orange, yellow, green. I'm wasting time debating on what a flower is. What is a flower? I feel like this is gonna count. Look at that. That is a beautiful, luscious green. Boom. We picked a flower from every color of the rainbow in celebration of the last day of May in less than 10 minutes. I cheated, well, is it cheating? This, I was counting this as purple, and then I saw something more purple, so I counted this as blue. It's like periwinkle. That's like the debate, like blue or purple. One time this couple stopped me in the street in New York City, and they're like, what color is that sign right there? I think they had said, is it blue or black? And I was like, oh, that's blue. And he looked at his wife, I won. Healthy competition, I suppose. This just isn't as much for displaying as for the purposes of the color contest. But there we go. Happy last day of May. Thanks for watching, everybody.